Gerald Lucas here with another installment of Ask Gerald, where you get your real estate questions answered. Today's question comes from Kathy. Kathy writes from New Brunswick, New Jersey. Kathy writes, I'm thinking about listing my property on Airbnb. How can I tell how much money I will make? Well, Kathy, before you even consider listing your property on Airbnb or any other short-term rental platform, you should investigate and thoroughly understand the local laws that may limit or restrict short-term rentals. But it's a good idea to try to forecast how much revenue you're going to make from any property that you're trying to rent. And you can look at short-term rental comps as an indicator. And another metric you can use is an Airbnb occupancy rate, which is the ratio or the percentage of booked days as a percentage of the number of days that a listing is available to be booked. The issue with using the past to try to predict the future is that, your occupancy rate in the future is going to be based on the supply and demand at the time that your listing is available, which in the future is something that is difficult to predict. Because whenever you rent any kind of property, whether it's short-term or as a traditional landlord, you're always competing with other property owners in that area that are offering a similar type of space. Also, in many major metropolitan areas and tourist destinations, those areas can often become saturated with rentals. And if that happens, normally it will reduce the revenue that you can generate. However, the opposite can happen. So if the demand relative to supply in your local market where your property is goes up, you could potentially reap more rewards and make more money and generate more revenue. Another thing to consider is that the amount of money that you're going to generate on Airbnb, you have to adjust for the Airbnb cleaning fee that you're going to have to pay for every time your Airbnb listing turns over. So thanks for your question, Kathy. For more real estate tips and information, visit my blog at geraldlucas.com. I'm Gerald Lucas, and I'll see you again soon.